the sound. Ringo TV. Ringo TV. Ringo TV.
Welcome to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and support the content. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Black Male Advice TV. I'm your host, Ringo. And today, we have another classic video titled, When Her Mother. Wow, this is deep. Listen, when her mother tried to hook her up with a man. When her mother tried to hook her up with a man. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this particular show here is one of those shows that is going to be just raw and uncut. Ladies, when your mother is trying to hook you up with a man, that is when you know your time is up. I need for you ladies to gather around and get this knowledge quick. When Mom Duke try to hook you up with a man, it is because you failed. As a woman, it's because you let the best years of your life go away, and your mom can see the danger ahead, and she's trying her best to stop the collision course you're on. Ladies, listen to me. When your mother see a particular man, a particular gentleman, and she's trying to get that gentleman's attention to somehow say, well, I have a young lady, I have a daughter, or whatever the case is, you may be interested in her. I want you ladies to understand that when your mother is doing this, it's out of love, because she sees that you're not headed nowhere. She recognized that you're not getting younger, and you're throwing away some of the best years of your life. You're throwing it away. And she know if you don't hook up with a quality man, you are going to be single for life. Now, ladies, let me break something down for you, because a lot of you ladies may not understand this. When your mother try to hook you up with a man, or she try to reach out to a particular gentleman to hook up with you, she know exactly what you need. You ladies don't understand this. Let me break this thing down in layman's terms for you. If your mom see a particular guy and she tries to hook you up with that man, that's because the man she's trying to hook you up with, if she was younger like you, she would have got with that brother. I'm keeping it 1,000. I'm giving you wisdom and instruction. When your mother try to hook you up with a particular gentleman, it's because she looking at that man and she's saying to herself, if I was a young lady like my daughter, that guy right there, that's the brother I would be going after. That's real talk. She know quality when she see it. She know quality when she see it. Brothers, if you have ever been in a situation where an older, more mature woman try to hook you up with her daughter, I want to bring to your understanding some real-ish. The mother know beyond a shadow of doubt that you are quality. Because older, mature women have the wisdom, they have the eyes, they have the ability to see what their daughter can't see. Because the daughter's naive. The daughter is most likely superficial. The daughter don't understand reality. The daughter can't recognize a good man in front of her if her life depended on it. But Mom Duke, she can see clear. Mom Duke can look and see a man and be like, that's a quality man right there. That's a quality man. Not only a quality man, Mom Duke can recognize a handsome man. Mom Duke can recognize a man that she know is a good brother. A man that she know is a gentleman. A man who she know he's quality. Mom Duke can see that. Because Mom been there, done that. So she know the good, the bad, the ugly. She can look at a man and know off the rip, this is a good man, he'll be a good fit for my daughter. I know he would. I know he would, because if I was a younger lady, I would have got with this brother. I would have definitely tried to holler at this brother, because I can see it's a working man, good looking man, a man that has standards. I could tell this man is groomed. I could tell this man take care of himself. I know this is a good man. So to you ladies, when your mother is trying to hook you up with a man, you got to recognize something here. You got to recognize that your mother recognizes that you are wasting a whole lot of time playing games, thinking that you got time. You don't got no time. You are running out of time. And what's sad about this situation is that a lot of you ladies, your mom is trying to hook you up with a quality man, and you don't want that man. Because that man don't fit the criteria of what you want in a man, which is normally superficial. And this is why you ladies are gonna be single for the rest of your damn life. Because you think that you can come to the table and make demands. No. When you come to the table as a woman, there is 3 things you're supposed to bring to a man. Sex, companionship, which all comes under sex. Sex, companionship, loving, all of that is under that category. Sex. Cooking, food, quality meals, health. A good attitude. Cooperation. 3 things is what you're supposed to bring to a man. If you ain't bringing that, we don't want you. That's just real talk. If you're a woman and you're listening to me, if you ain't bringing sex, loving, companionship, cooking, healthy meals, good spirit, peace, cooperation, good attitude, you ain't bringing those 3 things, we don't want you. Because you're not going to bring anything to us other than that. There's nothing else we need but those 3. I might have to do a full video on that, where I can put everything in bullet points on the category of sex, because sex comprises of multiple different things that falls under that category. Cooking it comprises of multiple things under that category. A good attitude or cooperation. There's a lot of things that fall under that category. And if you're not doing that, you're never going to have a quality man. Never. But ladies, my heart goes out to you sisters, especially you sisters that are in your 30s. You're pretty much approaching the wall. Maybe you don't know what the wall is. Let me explain the wall to you. The wall. When a woman approaches the wall, it is like a train that have been traveling and it runs out of track. And there's nothing else there but a wall. And when it hits that wall, the impact is so severe that the train would literally disintegrate and crush and explode. And it would be a wreck. A lot of you sisters are literally on a collision course with nature. You don't know this, but it's happening. The older you get, the more likely you're going to be single for life. Men will use you for sex, but they will not commit to you. Because at this point, your age is telling them a lot. It's telling them, if you're such a quality woman, if you're such a good woman, why are you single? If you're such a great woman, why are you single? Why you got no man? Why no one wifed you up? If your mom is trying to hook you up, what that says about you? It says that you're not focused on the most important thing there is, and that's building relationship. It says that you're focusing on careers. It says that you're focused on your job. So if you were to get involved with a man, your priorities are all out of whack. It's not going to work. Because if you're focused on your career and your job, you're not going to make no time to get to know that man or build with that man. And if that man has a plan for life and he needs you to be a helpmate and you're Miss Independent, it's definitely not going to work. Wow. When her mother tried to hook her up with a man, it's because she know you're not doing that. She know that you're not out there doing what is needed to allow a quality man to be your husband. And a lot of times, you ladies, you have such a delusional mindset that you think that men that you meet are supposed to be a certain way. You believe that they're supposed to carry themselves a certain way, have certain things, not have certain things. And it's like you want a Mr. Potato Head. You want a toy that you can manipulate. You want a doll that you could take off the ears and take off the legs and put whatever you want. That's not how life is. Your job is to cooperate with a man, to be his helpmate, not so that you can go out here and expect a man to be what you want him to be. And if he's not what you want him to be, you don't want to be with him because you figure, I'm a woman, I'm independent. Look what your independence have gotten you thus far. Singlehood. Being lonely and alone. How many of you ladies at the sound of my voice, your mom is literally trying to hook you up with a man, and you still don't want that? Not realizing that your mom hooked you up with a quality man. I can literally bet that all the mothers at the sound of my voice that tried to hook their daughter up with a particular brother, that you mothers literally picked a quality man and your daughter didn't want him. I'm telling you, you mothers have the gift that your daughters don't have. You have the wisdom that your daughters don't have. That's why your daughter, she's going to be lonely for life. To all the mothers out there that tried to hook their daughters up with a quality man, I understand that you want to see your daughters happy. I understand that you want to see them with a quality man. I understand you want to see them have children and be a wife. But at this point, most of your daughters are going to be single for life because they don't understand reality. You understand it because you're a more mature woman. You've been there. You've done that. So you can see the pitfalls. You can see the danger ahead. You can see what she's not doing. So I understand you're trying to move things forward in hopes that she will cooperate and make the proper decision. But at the end of the day, if these young ladies that are in their late 20s, mid 30s, pushing 40, if they can't get it yet, they're going to be single for life. Like, seriously, they're going to be single for a very long time. And it's not hurting us men. That's what ladies have to understand. Yo, this is not hurting us men. When you ladies do this, you literally are taking your market value and you're just throwing it away. Because your mothers are literally hooking you up with some of the best quality men, because older women know. Older women can look through the herd of men and look and see and say, boom, there go a quality man. Boom, there go a quality man. Boom, there go one. I know he's a good man. I know that's a quality man. Your mothers know this. You can't figure it out because you don't have that experience. See? You don't have that experience. You're supposed to gain that experience when you have that quality man, right? Because this all goes back to traditional relationships where mothers and fathers groomed their daughters and taught them well and were able to bring in a quality man for their daughter. So you're supposed to have this wisdom so by the time you have children, you can look at your daughter and know when the man she's with is quality. You should be able to tell your daughter that guy is no good because you know. See, the problem is a lot of you ladies, you don't realize that the judgment and the wisdom of your mothers is great. And they could look at a man and know that the man is perfect for you. But you, because you're superficial, because you don't have the understanding or the wisdom of how to have a relationship or the dynamic of what makes a man, you don't have that. Older women do. For example, the majority of older women understand that a man is going to have another woman. They know this. Older women know this. Older women from back in the day, they know that a man can be in a relationship with her and still have another woman that he's taking care of. She don't got a problem with it. Why? Because she know as long as she's being taken care of, she good to go. As long as her kids is being taken care of, she's good to go. Mature women from back in the day, they know about this. And I'm talking about the grandmothers. Sometimes the daughters, they may know, but most likely women that are probably like 60 and up, 65 and up, they know about this. They never had a problem with a man having more than one wife or a man that had more than one woman. As long as the house was being taken care of, as long as the bills were being paid and food is on the table, these women never had no issue. It is the women of today who is more indoctrinated in monogamy and more indoctrinated in reality TV shows. These women have this horrible mindset when it comes to relationships. So they don't know how to deal with a man. They don't know what it means to have a quality man, a man that is going to guide them and teach them and love them. They don't know what that's like. They don't know what it's like to have a good man. They only know what it's like to have a man that cheat on them, a man that's rude, a man that cusses them out and abuse them. That's all they know because that's all they attract. They can't seem to attract a quality man. But an elder woman, a woman who's an older woman, who's more mature, being that she have the life experiences, being that she seen how men move and she understand the nature of men, she have wisdom. So she might not be in her prime years anymore, but if she was, with the wisdom she had, she know good and well she'll be able to pick the best quality men because of what she know. And a lot of times your mothers can look at a particular brother and say, wow, excuse me, how you doing? I have a daughter and, blah, 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 blah. She's trying to hook her daughter up with you. And the thing is, she could see the quality in you. But the daughters, being that they don't have this experience because they don't know nothing, they don't even know the importance of when their mom is trying to hook them up. Because when your mom is trying to hook you up, you are literally missing out on some divine wisdom. Oh yeah, divine wisdom. But you know what stops a lot of you ladies? You're superficial. And you have this mindset of, well, I want a man that, he got no woman. I want a man that, never been with a woman in his life. Like ladies, what are you thinking? Well, I want a man that got no kids. I want a man that got no kids. You want a man that got no kids? That's funny. Like, what are you expecting, a unicorn? Like, you something got to be wrong with you as a woman to have that mindset. And I'm going to do a separate video on that. But this is where we are as a people, where women, they are, very superficial. And it's like they don't understand the reality of life, that men are not monogamous. There are no men that want one woman. There are no men that are like that. We don't exist. So if a man is going to portray that to you, he's going to have to lie. We're going to talk about that in another video. But ladies, to end the video, when your mother is trying to hook you up with a man, it is because she knows exactly what's best for you. She knows that you're wasting your life. She knows you're running out of time. And she knows you're going to hit that wall. When you're on that collision course and you hit that wall and you're past a certain age, you're not going to be able to find a secure relationship long term. It's just not going to happen. You'll get men that will desire and want you for sex. That's easy. I mean, any woman at the sound of my voice can go out there and have sex with a man, because men are thirsty and men will literally go with a woman just to have sex. But real quality men, they want to build relationships long term. And they're not going to build with a woman who is past her prime, who have literally given the best years of her life away, and who is unwilling to cooperate with a man. And especially you sisters that are in your late 30s and even in your mid 40s, early 40s, and a man is trying to build with you, but you just don't want to build with him because for whatever reason, you want something else. I wish you a lot of luck, because I already know the end to that road, to that train wreck. It's not going to be a nice road. It's going to be a disaster. And you were warned. And I hope that one day you come to the grips of understanding your era. When you are in these particular age brackets, your biological clock is ticking. You are literally plummeting in your market value. And when a man sincerely wants to make you a wife, concubine, or whatever and build with you, you really have to take action in terms of securing that relationship and just be happy. And just be happy with that brother. But because you don't want that, you're waiting on this unicorn to come out of the sky. And it's never going to happen. What's going to end up happening is you're going to get lied to. A man will lie. He will get what he wants out of you. You will give him your all. And then in the end, you're going to be so miserable. You're going to be so miserable. You're going to hate all men. You're going to despise all of us brothers. And any other guy that come after that guy, he's going to pay a hefty salary when it comes to connecting with you. But in most cases, you're not going to get a man at all, because you're going to be so mad with men that you're just going to just stay alone and live a miserable existence, because every man you get with, you're going to be miserable with those particular men. It's just like with Halle Berry. When you look at Halle Berry, she's been married like 3-4 times. And it seemed like every relationship she get in, her marriages always last about 4 years. If you do the timeline of events with Halle Berry, all her marriages is like 3 to 4 years each. 3 to 4 years, and then she get a divorce. Not the men, she filed for divorce. Why? Because the problem is not the men, the problem is her. She's insecure. And a lot of you sisters, you're insecure, especially when it comes to polygyny. You don't want a man to have more than one wife, but you expect him to be with you in a miserable existence when you don't cater to him, you don't love him, you emasculate him all day, you don't provide him no sex, you don't provide him no food, you don't provide him no good cooperation, you don't provide him anything. But you expect him to be monogamous, right? Because you're insecure. You don't really love yourself. You don't really understand your purpose as a woman. It's not to be a man. Your purpose as a woman is not to be an independent male in a relationship. No, your job is to be feminine, pliable, flexible, meet for the master's use. That's how you're supposed to be in a relationship as a woman. You're supposed to understand what pleases a man, and you're supposed to do as you're told, just like you do when you're on your job. You do as you're told when your supervisor tells you to do something. Why, when it comes to your man telling you what to do, you look at that as slavery, but on your job, you don't look at that as slavery? Hypocrisy. It's the truth. So, with that said, I'm going to sign off. It's Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube, bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. It's about to be 10 a.m. New York time, and I got to cop these Jordans. Yo, I'm serious, man. They're about to drop these Carmines, and I got to get these joints, man. Real talk, man. Hopefully I'm able to score, because everybody and their grandmother going to be going for them. But I want to make sure that I'm able to cop mine, because I got to get them joints, man. So I'll catch everybody in the next video. I'm going to go set up my systems so I could cop these Carmines, because they about to drop. You know what I mean? See? I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if you can see that. Oh, wrong camera. That's where we at right there. See? It's 9:43 a.m. Carmines are about to drop. Yeah. So we going to get that right now. I'm going to sign off. And until then, this is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth, 100% raw and uncut. Ladies, listen to your mothers. They know what's best for you. Stop being Miss Independent. You're missing out opportunities with quality men. With that said, I'm out, y'all. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Black Male Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw.